Today I'm going to review the most sought after putter on the planet right now, the L.A.B DF3. I'm here at my home club at Fulford. We've got some of the biggest greens you're ever going to see. I'm going to have a challenge where I play the last 4 greens. I'm going to give myself the longest possible putts I can on those greens and try not to 3-putt on any of them. After I've done that, we're going to talk tech and do a full review on this beauty. Okay, let's go. The beautiful 15th hole at Fulford. Can be a bit of a card wrecker, but it doesn't look beautiful with all these awesome trees. Red flag means the flag is at the front of the green, so I am going to the back. It's very wintry here in York, early November. Greenkeepers have got the course and especially the greens looking amazing. Got a lot of green in front of me though, 90 foot. Gonna have to hit this pretty much as hard as I can, I think. Loving the line. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go on, go in. Go in was a bit optimistic, wasn't it? 7 or 8 feet to go. Okay. Pretty straight, I'd expect. Come on, let's get this challenge started. It's going to be a really short episode. Yes, get in. Great start there, really happy with that. That is a long green. So, those of you who follow the channel will know I do get 3 putters fairly quickly. Now, it's difficult when you're testing all this great kit not to sort of get your head turned, but I do like the science behind these L.A.B putters. In fact, this is the 4th one I've bought. So I originally had the DF one, which is the sort of bigger version of this. Got fitted for that over at Scottsdale. Amazing putter, but it was just a bit too big for me. Then I bought the Link one, which is the blade style putter. What a pretty putter that is, but I just didn't really get on with it. Then my son Zach's got the Mez. He loves that. He's brilliant on the greens with that. So when the DF3 came out, I thought, why not give it a go? I mean, that head is not that much bigger than, say, a Jailbird Mallet or a Scotty, you know, X11, something like that. So we're giving it a go. 16th hole. Bit of risk and reward here. Most people can't reach. You can bang a driver down the left, leave yourself a short shot, but if you go right, you're going to get blocked out by that copse. Stunning hole here at Fulford. I think that sits really well at address. There's over 50 different head markings you can choose from. I've gone for a simple T-bar at the front and then followed that white line through at the back of the putter. But you can have a bit of fun there when you're designing your own putter. This is the charcoal head. I think it's a really good looking colour. Okay, just over 60 foot, slightly uphill. We've got a yellow flag. Yellow flag's in the middle of the green. Has that got enough on it? Come on, really good line. Oh, a bit more would have been nice. 6 foot, you don't really want one of these for breakfast. Not like we've had no breakfast. Lovely. So far so good, 2 down, 2 to go. Hold a couple of decent length putts there. The beauty of these L.A.B putters is they stay square through the stroke, so it's going to keep it on line. Well, that's the science anyway. They're trying to take the torque out of these. So recently there's been some other brands come up with similar styles. So you've got the PXG Allen putter, interesting name, good looking putter, but that kind of does the same thing. Callaway have also got one coming out next month. That's going to be really interesting. I think the price point there could be a bit cheaper than one of these. Have to look out for that. The 17th hole is great. It looks like you've got the widest fairway in the world, but because of this oak tree here, you've got to keep it down the left to give yourself a shot into the green which is behind it. The tree at the end, the ash tree, that's famous for Bernard Langer going up there. 17th hole, 3rd hole in my 4-hole putting challenge. Another 60 footer, slightly off the left at the end when it runs out of speed. Still needs a good hit. Go on. Yeah, that's not bad. But how do you know a long putt is good or bad? Well, I read a stat that says you should aim to get the putt within 10% of the overall distance. So 60 foot putt, that should be 6 feet. Looks a bit more like 6.5. Come on, let's send this challenge down the last hole. Yes. Wow. 3 out of 3 so far. These greens are fantastic, as I keep saying. It's early November here, it's pretty cold. It's early in the morning, so I want to get out before any members get on the course, don't want to get anybody's way. But 3 out of 3, I've given myself some really long putts there. Just the 18th to go. Just the 18th to go. Had to be. It's a white flag, which means it's at the back of the green. This is going to be a long one. Let's check out in style. Blimey. How far is that? Okay, so we've got a 100-foot putt to finish. I'm not even sure my mic's going to work all the way down there, so 2 putts to finish this challenge. Let's go. Okay, 100 feet. Oh, and it's uphill. This is going to need a bash. That's going to be short. Come on, come on. Work to do, work to do. This to the challenge, and then I can go in for a cup of tea. Oh, get in. Okay, mission accomplished. That was some challenge. Here at Fulford, we've got some huge greens. They're always in magnificent condition. You've really got to come and play this course. They were some long putts there. Hold out quite a few from sort of 6 foot plus. I really like this. So I did have the 2.1. As you can see, it is that bit smaller. It also feels more solid. It's not as tinny. If I'd have hit some of those long putts with the 2.1, you'd have got a real ping sound off the face. So this has got 8 weights in the sole. This is the standard weight. You can go for lighter weights or heavier weights. Obviously with the LAB, you've got these grips that I think they've got the patent for, which gives it an immediate forward press. As you can see there, it doesn't come straight out of the grip. This has got an effective loft of 3 degrees. So this is the standard putter. It also comes in an arm lock and a broomstick. The arm lock and the broomstick are £160 upcharge. This is available from 28 inches to 38 inches, so quite a range there. If you go for anything that's other than a 69-degree lie angle or a black head, it's classed as a customization, and then you really start adding on some big money. So one of these standard is £459 at the moment. If you want to go anything that's other than 69 degrees or black, it's going to cost you more. So I got fitted here at Fulford by PGA Pro George Forder. They've got all the fitting equipment here. They fitted me on GC Quad. I've come up with 71 degrees, so a little bit more upright, and I wanted this charcoal head. There's 8 different colours. I've gone for some simple markings there, just a nice T marker the size of a ball, and I followed the line through there. 50 different variations of head marking you can have, so that's quite impressive. 8 colours, and they even bring out a special edition. I think a purple one's just dropped as well. I've upgraded the shaft. I've gone for the Acra shaft. That was £100 upcharge. There is a TPT shaft. That's a £350 upcharge. So all of a sudden you could be talking £800 plus for one of these. Beautiful putters. Look at that grip. Feels great. Sort of the Pistolero there, so it's a little bit faster in your left hand. I think that black grip on the black shaft on the charcoal head is a really strong combo. This is CNC milled. It feels really solid, and as you saw there, it's not that much bigger than some other putters that are out on the market. It certainly doesn't get the weird looks that I got on the practice putting green when I had the 2.1. In fact, LAB said they wanted to create something that was a bit less weird. And it's interesting, you've seen a lot of players, especially a lot of players on LAB who aren't contracted, using one of these now. So I'm really happy with that. I think this could be a long-term relationship for me for a putter. And then the head cover, look at that. Super quality. Now I don't quite get LAB and their head covers, so when I got my son Zach the Mez, that comes with a canvas one. It's all frayed, it looks really tatty. This is a thing of beauty. In fact, this is the best quality OEM putter cover I've ever seen, and I've had a few. Double magnet closure there, obviously designed for a centre shaft. When I first got it, it was that stiff, the material. We were really forcing those close, so I think that's really nice. Guys, as you know, the golf show is 100% independent. I buy all the gear myself, or I borrow it here from the pro shop here in Fulford. I really like that. That's going in the bag, and I think this might be staying in the bag. You heard it here, well, let's see. Okay guys, if you enjoyed that review, please give it a like. If you loved it, tell your mates about the channel and give us a subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the golf show. I hope you enjoyed that episode of The Golf Show. To watch another, click here. To subscribe, click here.